Welcome back. The Fat Joe weight loss story you probably missed yesterday. It was January 2nd, 2024. Jada Pinkett Smith posted on Instagram and people started searching Fat Joe weight loss based on that's her on the right and that's him on the left. I usually cover these celebrity weight loss stories to help people understand the journey of weight loss that even the celebrities follow. And so I thought that was kind of funny that Fat Joe weight loss started trending again. But there's only one real Fat Joe. He did an interview talking about how he lost 200 pounds since 2002 in Men's Health. This interview came out in July 2023. So that's what he looks like now. He's lost a lot. In this video, I'm going to tell you how he went from 470 pounds his heaviest and he lost 200 pounds. It saved his life by addressing his mental health, what he did for motivation, and unexpected obstacles affecting his weight loss right here. Welcome back. My name is Reggie. I'm the founder of Fit for Freelance, where I build adaptive business leaders through compassionate health coaching. I like to do these celebrity weight loss stories so people can understand the journey, see what you can learn to and relate to in Fat Joe's story, and see how you can apply it to your own life. If you want extra help, I've got the Health Confidence Club linked below. It's the most compassionate way to keep your promises to yourself and let your health support your life. So Fat Joe, he went through a period of depression after Big Pun died in 2000. RIP Big Pun. And what he said, Big Pun died from a heart attack in 2000. All right. And what he said is, I'm looking at his little daughter, the same age as his own little daughter. And he realized he's got to lose the weight. Otherwise, you out of here. You're not going to be around if you don't start taking care of your health. And especially if you lose, like one of your peers dies who's in similar condition in you, then you start to question your own health choices. So click like if that's something that could help motivate you, sticking around for your family, the people you love, etc. All right. So then he went on to describe depression as an inescapable, really painful experience for himself. He says you wake up and the minute you think about it, your brain sends you a message to say we're not supposed to be happy, and you fall right back into depression. And what we've talked about in another video, I'll put a link at the end, is that your mental health makes a huge impact on the choices you make in terms of your physical activity, how much you're able to sleep, whether you sleep, what you eat, the choices you make, what you snack on, and all that stuff. So once he was able to address that, he was better able to make healthier choices to sustain his life, reduce his risk of heart attack and chronic disease, obesity, all that stuff. And he's looking at the bright side of things, starting to get some support, mental health, and then notice things that bring him joy. So he was talking about his mom's home, spending time with his family, how that puts a smile on his face, being able to provide whatever his daughter wants as, a super rap star, seeing his family happy. Those are things that bring him joy. And so he's able to focus on those things to make the changes that he needed to make for himself. And so in an interview link below, he talks about it. Now he's on a health journey, which began after he learned the science behind good habits. And he simplifies it in the way that works for him. That's the most important part, is your body's just a computer, he said. It reads stuff and you eat in different ways. And so as long as you understand your health process and what it means to you, then you're able to make the changes that are sustainable for yourself. If you don't understand something, you don't have the right things to focus on, you can get stuck pretty easily and not make sustainable changes or not make any changes at all. And then you don't get the results you want. All right. He went on to say, you got to do whatever keeps you healthy. You start off exercising 10 minutes a day, doing some cardio, the 15 and 20, before you know you're at 45. An hour is a gradual thing. So creating a sustainable practice is a big part. That's how he described it. And I also found an interview that he posted in 2012 where he went on to say the most important thing you can do is to walk. If you're still young, you can look at some Beyonce or Chris Brown videos on your computer and dance. And that's a really good point to have, is that it's not just about crushing some workout in the gym and getting all sweaty, doing CrossFit and all this. It can be just moving more, dancing, walking, playing basketball, gardening. These are all activities that can help you stay healthy. And it's a great way to just move your body more, decrease your sedentary time, and you can lose weight too. All right. And he also went on to say, I've never felt like I was depriving myself. He talks about some of his food substitutions in that video interview, making lighter options, cutting back on fried foods. Those are the things he was doing there. Something that he noticed after he lost the weight is that not everyone was on board with it. And you might notice this too in your own health journey. What he said, one of his drivers, like, we felt like you left us. He's been the guy, his name was Fat Joe. He was the one that, kind of represented the people who were a little bit bigger. And he found that when he made that change, he had some resistance to that. And then what he goes on to say is they didn't realize I was just thinking about, yo, I really want to be here for a long time. I really want to work out. I want to be healthy. I want to be here for my family, the people I love, and all that stuff. All right. So these are some things to kind of look for that you might not expect unless you're listening to these stories or you're working with the health coach. There are lots of little obstacles, the things that can hold you back or slow you down on your path to freedom of fitness that he points out. Okay. Fat Joe also told Men's Health last year that he's keeping the name. He's still going to be Fat Joe. He's not going to anything else. And he said, although I've become more health conscious on another level, it doesn't make sense to change it. It's now my brand. It's what I built. And then in the interview I saw, I said, I want to keep the name to show that anyone can do that. So I find that inspiring, motivational, and uplifting to think of when you're talking about, all the changes that can happen when you just put your mind to it. You have the right confidence, realistic focus, and motivation. And if you want some guidance and support for that, I have links below, like the Health Confidence Club, to make it easy for you. Then next, you can watch The Link Between Food Choices, Stress, and Mental Health, where I talk about some of the things that can stress you out and really cause you to make less healthy choices. I'll put that on this side. All right. And that's today's message. Leave a comment. What do you think? Jada Pinkett Smith is not Fat Joe. All right. As always, keep practicing. Peace.